Good morning, good morning. How are we doing? Okay, so y'all heard me talk about these DC character rides. I've talked about the Batman and his Batglider, Green Lantern and his mech suit, the Flash and his cosmic treadmill, and I have an inverted version of Supergirl and her rocket. But for some reason, what really stuck out to me with this one, because the other day, I finally got Wonder, I finally got Wonder Woman. Like, I finally got Wonder Woman, right? And what shook me was that her possible villainous variant was Artemis. And I feel like we had talked about Artemis earlier in the day. Like last week, 14th, 15th-esque type. Um, I don't know where I want to start. I want to start by reading Lisa, but I have channels. Okay. Read Lisa's card. The sun. Hold on. Star. The moon. We're getting close. Lisa. The sun is one of the most uplifting and radiant cards in tarot. It symbolizes the onset of new constructions, embodies rational thought, and represents the paternal archetype and consciousness. This card heralds the start of a significant project and the arrival of great success. More than any other, the Sun card brings with it an abundance of brotherhood and an unconditional love that not only illuminates but also warms our path, offering stability and consistency. This stands in contrast to the moon, which is deeply connected with notions of changeability and fluid. Lisa, depicted on this card, Lisa, collaborates with Mawu in the creation myth, which took place over 4 days to establish the universal order. He is associated with the sun He is associated with the sun for its luminous power that brings light and life to earth. Lisa is revered as an omniscient and protective deity, a healer, and creator called upon for safety and well-being. Unlike Mawu, who is credited with creating humans from clay, they also said that about the Lord, that he created us from clay and then breathed life into. Anyways, Lisa's practical and technical abilities have taught humans how to construct civilizations. The power of this arcanum extends birth, over both circumstances and people. However, in its negative form, it may manifest as tyranny, pride, rivalry, vanity, or arrogance. It might even trigger a famine, similar to how an excess of sunlight can scorch and destroy a crop. This card encourages us to cherish the present moment and be thankful for the blessings in our lives. It is closely connected to the realization of our desires, prosperity, and vitality, illuminating our inner awareness, personal understanding, and fostering spiritual growth. Okay, and that's on page 52. Okay, well, I guess that's where we're starting. So justice has been served for you. Is really done for. You've been released from your mental prison, and now you are free to expand in the ways that fill your heart's desires. Hold on a second. Okay, so I was trying to figure out where to start because, like, I have a shit ton of channels outside of what we read about Lisa. And what's throwing me off here is that I thought Lisa was a girl. So there's that. And it's very well that I'm pronouncing that name wrong. I was trying to figure out Seven of Wands, what we were starting on in our channels, but here I got it. Okay, so a lot of channels was coming in this morning when I was doing my makeup. Like, it was crazy. And it was so funny because um like some of the channels, like, it was like it wasn't registered. Oh, and that's so funny. I went scrolling looking for what I wrote about that, but it was right where I needed to look. So something about that. Anyways, it's like the energy was seemingly not registering because, like, um, all the music on my Pandora was like sad as shit, and it was like, ugh, I just don't want to listen to this. And like, it was like I recognized in that moment, I was like, oh shit, I'm channeling, like. So, but there was a lot, a lot, oh my God, a lot of regret, guilt, shame, self-doubt, and limiting beliefs all over, right? So you see how I'm having to adjust this shit. It's like someone can't believe with their eyes. Keys might be significant. Hecate, confirmation. OCD and mental health issues. 639 might be significant, like someone developing them or them becoming more prominent as time goes on. Then we had acceptance, like, cause like I can't remember exactly what the song was, but it was like this, the acceptance that things were over between you and a person, like really, like the final discard, literally, the final discard was right under acceptance. And then the energy seemingly not registering. And then I wrote Julius by Starfucker for some reason. Um, oh, I remember. It was so funny because, like, the song had started to play before I knew what it was because I just had it on the Pandora Shuffle, right? Um, and at first, I thought it was Depeche Mode, right? Enjoy the silence, right? And I was like, ooh, someone's gonna have, like, someone is pretty much being put into solitude, um, for their actions and shit. But there was a lot of different things that was coming in with the Depeche Mode, like two different stories. It was kind of cute. And one of the, I'll get to that one in a little bit. Not wanting to apologize / use words because they know there's no words. Because they know there's no apologizing for what they've done. Yeah. Somebody is all in on the flip side. You're all they've ever wanted and all they've ever needed. DM8698 is significant, so 868 is significant. Listening to your intuition the first time. And then this quote came in. Alright, give me a second. Let me tie this in. So, and I'm looking at my zodiac thing. So 848. Let's get some of these. We ain't got no of these out in a while. Sagittarius, Taurus, Pisces. Hold on, let me write it. S, P, and T might be significant. I'll get another one. Is that Scorpio? Yeah. So S, P, T, S. Um, let's go to another one and get the cards out. I don't know why my energy shifted. I guess this person's like really feeling kind of low and down about themselves. Like it's kind of like a dread and a guilt, like like that type shit. Um, okay, see you in a second. All right, y'all, it's time to get the ball rolling. Okay, so something about Psi Tau, specifically the Psi Tau chapter of Omega Psi Phi, the fraternity. Something about it, something about Lexington, Kentucky, and that made me think of Chiodos. Baby, you wouldn't last a minute on the creek. Did y'all see that fucking orb? Jesus Christ, that was big. That was a fucking person. Jesus Christ. Okay, hey, how you doing? Yeah, 4-4 on my time. Um, Hold on a second. Wait. Because not all of them is like, they just be yelling shit 5-5. It's sometimes, and I'm be so for real, sometimes I feel like, the daddy's negative energy is directed to me through them, like, to interfere with the shit that I got going on. And, like, that's terrible thinking, I know, but, like, here we are. 10 of coins. Okay, so somebody is in a lot of regret. But also, I wanna find out the letters Psi and Tau. The Greek alphabet is significant. I feel like they mean something. What was I saying? Tau. Psi. This pi. Okay. P.S. Psi. And it looks like a fucking trident. And Tau is a T. So King Trident. So King of Cups type energy. This was a King of Cups type energy. Maybe that's coming in as one's going out. What we talking about, y'all? Cause like, what the fuck does this have to do with the channel? 3 of Swords. 6 of Swords. What it has to do with that channel is that you are moving out and away from heartbreak. Okay, whereas someone is still wearing their crown of thorns. Their wings have been clipped, where yours have been healed. 10 of Cups, title card. I feel like this is like the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new one, because that's given Alpha and Omega right here. Especially with this 9 of Swords, 4 of Swords up underneath it. So this was a real bad heartbreak, possibly a third party situation that it took you a long time to heal from. Confirmation on the King of Cups, Ogun of Cups. But you are free to go. The Fool and Justice. If you can't tell by the look on my face, like this is almost like disgusting energy. Something about it setting hard. Like, you have been protected through all of this. And they are being imprisoned, locked up. You're free to go. That 3 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, keeps wanting to hang together. Like, you're obviously coming up as 9 of Pentacles, but like, it's just free to go. And their shit is crumbling. The Tower, 7 of Swords. It's like all their deception is now being revealed. 10 of Coins. All of them dirty bricks, and I was hearing brick by brick. And that's making me think of Paramore. So like, Ace of Swords. This person broke the fuck out of your heart, because I'm thinking about Haley. What is the look on my, like, I think this person stinks, like, especially energetically. They might have an October birthday, totally have an October birthday. They were unstable. but you're being protected from them. Your ancestors are definitely guarding you and drowning them. I feel like this is really, really gonna take them by surprise. Okay, that's wild. Burned at the stake. And you get your victory. I feel like they're okay for their arrogance and disillusionment. Thought they were arrogant and disillusionment. Thought they were bigger than the program, higher than the all. Two of Swords, the devil. Now they get to drink their own poison. Ace of Cups, the Hierophant. And that's Baba Legba. Oh, God. Hey, Baba. Oh, okay. Ten of Cups. You right, you right. And now I done got the shields. Okay, Baba. This is really going to hit him where it hurts. Um, this is like lightning. Uh, very uncomfortable. I heard upper echelon, but it was also making me think of like two things. I heard upper echelon, but then I was also getting like a mental hospital type energy, like going to the top floor, like the fourth floor type shit. That's what it's called around here. It's the fourth floor. But the mess is definitely cleaned up. Okay, and my screen went black. Um, I heard that's enough of this one. Ten of Cups, still holding the bottom down. Let's do this. Hidden Truth. We just got a few minutes left. What do we need to know about this person? We need to let each other go. Okay, I feel like you already have. Cause like, I feel like had been trying to, and now like all your efforts are starting to like compound. Is what I heard. I left when I saw you with someone. Okay. But that doesn't give me third party. Like I said, it gives like y'all was already broke up and they just was holding on. You speak to me through music. And it's funny that that says that because I was getting a lot of the messages about this reading through the music. This person, you were all they ever wanted. But now it's like because they fucked up and their arrogance, you're no longer in their arms. Um, the words are very unnecessary. They can only do harm. That's why they like that was the that lyric in particular is what gave me that they don't want to say anything to you about the situation because they know that there's nothing left to say. Like there's nothing left to say about this shit. I left you before you could leave me. And you don't have to physically leave somebody. You could emotionally leave somebody. I love you, and just being near you is intoxicating. And it's funny that that was in my arms. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. But see, that's coming out as two different energies. Like there's a second person here incoming. Confirmation. I'm so attracted to you. And we got a double confirmation with that Ten of Cups, another orb, this beginning and ending. The ending and this new beginning. So this new beginning is the tits. And, well, that's the end of that one. Okay, bye.